Should a female be submissive to her man?
These some tough women, boy.
Are you in the middle? She in the middle, okay.
Well,
she said no.
I didn't say no.
I thought you gonna
Chaos pandering, and she got you lucky that we fucking got one. Yeah. Hold on. What he doing here, man?
He trying to feel me like this. Why you? Man,
how you gonna tell a woman what to do? How you gonna tell a woman what to do with her body, my guy?
No, I wasn't
Be
finna do that. I wasn't finna do that.
I just feel like it depends on what you're asking me to be submissive to.
Okay.
Like if you're just saying women should be submissive to anything their man says, I think that's crazy.
Okay.
It's ludicrous to think that when I hear that, I feel like if you're asking me to be submissive to everything you're saying, you're telling me I shouldn't have an opinion about it. I should just do whatever you say because you're saying it and you're a man and I'm a female.
Uh-huh.
So to me, I feel like submissive is us just agreeing on something and then me submitting to what we agreed on together, depending on what that is.
Okay.
I just feel like a relationship in general should be a team. We need to talk about it together
100
and see what we're comfortable with. But I'm not just going to be like, oh yeah, he said it, so my man. No.
Oh, you ain't with that?
It's a partnership, not a democracy.
I mean,
And
just
so-
because we say you're supposed to be submissive, that doesn't mean that it's not a partnership. You should have trust in me enough to know when I say something.
Okay, so let me paint a scenario for everybody here.
I like that. We might
paint the scenario, Ash. Go ahead.
Okay, so here's the scenario.
Right.
So your man, you got a friend, that you've been hanging around with. You've known her for years, and she's not always the best influence. And your man tells you, you know what? I don't want you hanging around with this girl anymore. She's a bad influence. Every time you're around her, something goes down, yada, 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 yada.
She on some shit.
He's given some good advice because it's true. This girl's just a reckless disaster, and it's only a matter of time
Is
before.
your best friend?
Any friend.
Okay.
Any friend. Let's make it
There's levels.
Let's make it as difficult as we can and go back to like childhood friend, right?
So close.
So he tells you, listen, I don't want you hanging around this girl anymore. A submissive woman would
say
okay and break that relationship off, right? Now, he has a friend who's a walking disaster as well, always in and out of jail. You feel the same way. You feel like it's only a matter of time before you're at the wrong place at the wrong time with this guy, and you're going to end up in jail calling me to come get you out.
The entire situation you explained, I heard that they didn't necessarily give you an ultimatum. They just said, this is my opinion. And they gave you a choice.
Right.
And you chose, as what you're saying, is a submissive woman.
To submit.
But that still was your choice,
Right.
in my opinion. So just because you chose to do something doesn't mean that the next person, whether it's a guy or a female, needs to choose to do the same thing that you chose to submit
but
to.
how would that make you feel? Let's say you're a submissive woman and you chose to cut off the friend, right?
I would feel like you don't
How would
respect
you
my
feel
opinion.
when your man respects your opinion but still chooses to continue to be friends with that person?
I feel like that's all I would feel about it. I would just feel like you don't respect my opinion.
But he's telling you, I hear you. I respect your opinion. I consider your opinion.
We talk about two different fears, though.
Angry, isn't it? At the end of the day, you're going to feel not heard. You're going to feel unfair, unbalanced. Like, I did this for you, and you're
No,
like,
you just explained
eventually,
two different
after a
fears.
woman submits for so long, so many scenarios like that where she's constantly doing for the man, but the man is not
two
reciprocating.
different fears.
Eventually will
All
feel
right,
hold on, let
like an animal.
No,
She'll eventually feel
animal?
like she has
no
say. Like she won't feel like she's in a relationship. She'll feel like she's in.
Okay.
Your man gave you that scenario.
That might go.
It's insecurity. Because
What?
your man gave you that scenario due to his insecurity.
Why?
Because he telling you to cut your friend off due to what she does and influence.
So he's insecure
If he's
for doing that?
he's got to be insecure.
But no, but this girl.
Because if I know,
get me in trouble. Like I can go to jail if I keep hanging around with this girl. I don't think it's insecure. It's not about
it's
like.
less likely for
he's
her
a
to.
hoe,
It's
like,
less
we're
likely for
gonna,
her
like-
to. Most.
I don't agree with you on that.
Most men think.
I don't agree with
most
you on
men
that.
think like that though.
But the story she gave wasn't him.
It's not that she's a hoe.
Let me go. Let me go. The story that he just gave, she just gave, wasn't him being insecure. It was like more safety.
Yeah.
Cause she's reckless. He ain't saying she out here getting clapped by everybody and running. You a hoe running with hoes. She said that he was like, I don't know about her. She gonna get you in some stuff.
I think he's soft. Because of his.
You should let your girl run around with some and run into a wall.
If you know your girl, a man is more likely to get in more trouble. If you see your nigga brawling, you gonna brawl.
But you should let your girl run into a wall.
She's not gonna run into a wall.
She running around with the wall holder.
We see that plenty times. Glorilla have a lot of wall holders. Do you see her getting in trouble?
Why are we talking about gorilla?
I'm just.
I don't know. I ain't know what that.
Oh,
I didn't know what that meant.
Well, let's
okay.
regular people.
Okay,
Hold on. What you think, KR?
Our little sisters are running around with wall holders.
What you think?
I think it started off in submission, but it went to what she said, which was a choice. But they can't never really be compared because I went to something personal, like my son's mother in my past or my ex. Like sometimes when I did things like what you saying, it wasn't my insecurity. It was the security in me about her. Like when she's out and about and I'm there, it's less security when she out. And I'm saying that with respect. I'm not like being combative with you, bro, but I'm saying when my woman is out and I ain't there, like, it ain't like, damn, I'm the gunslinger and I'm a murder everybody who is a problem to her. But when she's out, it's just like what you kind of said, like, there's more things that can happen to her, meaning she could walk to the bathroom and there's 50 niggas gonna grab her hand. I can walk to the bathroom and it might be my ex slider and say something to me. It's a difference. When she goes to the car, it's something, there might be a nigga that see her as a lick to rob her or something like that. Everything changes.
Right, and that's just a regular thing for everybody.
Right.
That's,
No, but it changes with a man to a woman.